name letter B. This will be discovered, and it's 3 pieces. It curves in the soil. I hope it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. If it does, we shall see the news and never enjoy the benefits. And a prophetic message number 2. I saw oil, crude oil, Adan, Winneba, and 7 other places in the sea, as well Gulf of Guinea. From December, the ending of 2023, the key to this prophecy will unlock with an earth tremor or light vibration in the earth around those areas, and many areas as well, precisely the coastal parts of Ghana. When you see the signs note. When you see the signs, note that summer is near. He that has ears, let him hear. Prophet E.S. Telvin, Ena Otage, Prophet Kwaku Telvin, Stephen Kenneth Nakuja, Prophet E.S. Telvin, Ena Ghana Web. Prof, we so kakra.
Okay. Prophecy is a very powerful thing. I was in prayer and about amazing things Ghana that we do not know. And I believe strongly, say, if we are able to come into that ground, we'll be able to go forward. But before that, chow tea for that you're welcome to listen to us now. Shamo say you always listen to Pendulum TV, and then you're always with us, and so you're danyamiasi. So as I go forward, that thing that we saw is basically something that is very detailed to the core. Me who say gold be AP or BB. Now gold na AP, gold needs to say car, the size of a car, very big gold, and it's not say a titi, it's one block of stone, impossible structure of a big stone, a dark of full gold, glitters, and it was even 3 pieces. Chef them.
Wow.
A chef on them. And one of them, I said, baby, and I say hill kakra or in the shenas here. And then the rest are following. And me who I saw say it became a very big opening for the country. It was something that was discovered. And then when it was discovered in Ghana, it became a very big reserve, because mostly, you're mining gold. We're looking for gold. We are saying we are sitting on gold, but they are mining at the wrong places in the country. They are going towards the wrong place. There is a place where there is gold, real gold beyond measure, and I saw it very clearly. And I mean, we say heal ebisiono, and that gold nisha said there's expanding, and there's a whole community of gold. And she shall be beer. And my prayer is it shouldn't fall into the wrong hands, because people will discover it. Cronidin started with B, and then the key was locked. Exactly, the Ashanti region, and the key was locked.
B the Ashanti region, the Crude Monsana, the B Kabi Dian Kamebo Brekum Buankra Buankasa Ashanti region, and I have Fabium Bubobi Mame Buanka Pen
with a hint, and they are locking us, so you won't be able to discover it easy. But it is there. But always a big place. It's very broad. Hills not saline. See, and it will be discovered. And the most important thing is they are close to discovery. And then when they discover that, it will really be a big deal. But what I pray for is that land is a land of gold. That place specifically. I say gold never Ghana no. And how to explain that is beyond reasonable, that is beyond imagination. It's just so powerful. Dibia, it is going to happen clearly in the eyes of everyone else to see. gold will be there, and people will even be rushing in. There will be adding any bedding. Said no, this is where they want to open their mining company because it's like a center that leads to every specific mineral that we want to discover in Ghana. That's the first one with the gold. And then the second thing is oils. Now we say they discover.
Gold na nka mpɛ sɛ na o kan bibi wɔ hɔ sɛ o bɔ mpa sɛ fence and landing in
the good hands.
No, there na opeso chiro.
Yeah, because during the time of what I discovered in the dimensions, I realized one year it will fall in the wrong hands, and if it falls in the wrong hands now, the gold will be there. You will hear that we discover new gold site. People will hear about it, but then the gold will be taken out of our hands into other grounds, and I hope you understand what I mean. Among for the bay or more interest, they'll use it to save their own interest and then enjoy the money. Whilst the people like Yogu we still suffer. So that's where I have a problem with. But we are praying, as we sit and then we also look towards the grace of God. It shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. And I dedicated myself to be in prayer against any work that will come in to sabotage that opportunity. Go there by that is supposed to lift up the economy to the next level. But then we should be able to be innovative enough to build it, to develop our own structure here and make things happen that we can put value on it and control, because the world is about to change in the next 5 years. And in the next 5 years, the battle of this entire globe will be on gold. And that is why God is saving Africa, especially Ghana, to be able to stand on our grounds, to be able to trade in higher grounds with what we have. And see, as I'm now.
Now, Ekoban say good, said the old can say good, be as soon to say car. Now, it could be wrong hands. Three. Now, we are sure say Ghana, wrong hands is a could do among someone. Or mamma, you can say, or when you good be an a case to say car.
Oh, they will discover the gold. It's very clear.
So, when I'm just saying, discover, you don't make me discover. Now, we discover we are. Or mamma, you can say, we discover BBC. Maybe I bet it's okay. Gold aba area, ye too. But as to say, we could to go there soon to say, car. We are sure says it could be wrong hands in somewhere. Remember, I do a PR bonting na Ghana for who say you're too good beer, the cassette to say car. No beer to me, I can say prophecy now, my above.
Exactly. Once we are prophecy in the buy, and it was supposed to be public. The issue will happen public. Anything prophecy in the public. So what will happen is once the way in which the gold will be discovered will not be discovered by machines or technologies and stuff. The gold will be discovered by the people in the town.
Okay.
They are the ones that will bring it forth. And they appear, that's where the other people will follow suit. And it is the people that will break the news before anyone else will know.
Say, no, the balance before something for better. No.
Oh, Nango for in so Omawa cry.
And the prof cana, me bomb a system view. Me boba kumawa. Na ma boba kwama me ho. Na ma boba kwama toes am. Na omo so shem tie ba na ne ye nya chefa man sana. Go for the omo sa be kan.
It's a possibility.
Yes, idea, Prof. Asamabo. Any good, Sikakoko, and you can want some you.
And the most amazing thing is what I saw, it will be overwhelming. I think 2 days ago, yesterday or something, who news be say Ghana resumes its seat back on Africans' gold, like with the top gold reserve in Africa or something. Ghana gets back on top. And this is just something that is going to really shift us to the number one in the worldwide. Because gold, it's amazing. And it's not just the 3 gold I saw. Let's say a gold land. Baby, I'm not forced to say, dig 100 feet.
No,
there is something. Show. Yes, heavy, a thread. So it will be, because I saw in the future, is that place became a gold mining. There's also a company, mines upon mines were all there. And it was a big center. But my prayer and my issue in that situation is they shouldn't go and sell it to someone else to come and be mining our gold in our own land and sending it to their country. That's the only problem I have. Then it will be entirely useless.
Wow. Oil also.
Oil also, I discovered it in prayer, and I began to look, and I saw about 7 places that were all open, because I'm dimensions now, and I'm working both in the future and then in the present. And then into my future no more, there are gold, oils popping up in several places. No bones na news na ma fa oil wow na fishermen for na ma omutun ade na you oil wow you so it was a whole lot of oil here, oil there, and it was like a joke. People were taking it for granted. By the time I ever tea, now it was a whole line of oil. Where it came from, we do not know. But then, it was all happening. And all over the shores, among folk were talking about the oil that has popped up. It became a whole thing in Africa that they began to draw people. And all these things will happen within 5 years. Because the world is about to change in 5 years. And before that change that will happen in the next 5 years, all these things will take place from now to 5 years.
And they say Ghana Nyamye.
Absolutely. And what my even biggest opportunity, as for me as I sit down here, I didn't waste my time to go back in the past to figure out who is responsible for this oil and this gold and everything. But one thing Mahuni said, I don't know where it is coming from, but I know that this thing is about to happen to us, and I've seen it. I don't know. Say, however it is, I don't know. But what I have seen it, and it is happening. Crude oil upon crude oil. Machines. Me say, you will wake up one day, 5 years from now in Ghana. Now, you'll be seeing things. Is this drug setting close to machines upon machine, mining of gold, mining of oil in Ghana, the hub of all gold and oil in the whole of Africa, the whole world. And it will reach, I'm giving you the timeline, it will reach a point to say, and the issue, the only part of the future I wasn't happy about and I wish we could turn it, it's not bro for Fonkwana, Egu, companies to Google police, they are working in the sea, and it's all foreigners. We're not the ones doing it. And they don't know how. I was like, Adi, it's just something. It's another pain. Exactly. They will be mining it because they for it. But then let's hope say our people don't hand it over. We keep it. We teach people and train people how to manage these things. And then that's it. Because the world is about to change. These opportunities God is giving to us is our last opportunities we have. After 5 years from now, if these things are not utilized and then used for something very important, what is going to happen is shocking. The world is about to change. So it's either a landslide or we rise. We choose one. Because so many countries are about to be elevated and others are going to fall. So it's either we fall or we rise. We have 2 options.
I just said, Adani.
Yes.
It's a BBP Adani.
It is like, it's so amazing. It's like, it's just happening to us. It will be very exciting moment. Everyone say, but it will be a shock to everybody. All over the place, I say, hey, Ghana, gold. Ghana, oil. All of a sudden, and you say, oh, I'm mining gold, or boss, I'm mining gold. Wow. All of a sudden, Betina, I said, Adena, say, is there. Adena, gold near, and your company is just in this town, is in this. I said, the thing is appearing everywhere. And it's just shocking. Yeah.
Ghana.
And the pay mining machines are prepare when I go pay. Now in the gold rush is those that sell the shovels that make the money.
With the Patrick, I think say Ubeshana ama ya tutu mfidi entam dia go pesa ashantere jiwon ba bia na da honum opa insasi bia bia ben nsuo say ebe pie nsuo so.
Ebe pie nsuo so. Gulf of Guinea no so.
You na say yatumi aben ho say na be ya bibi say si a no betumi anya bia dia gu ankurem.
Absolutely.
Now, Prof, said the woka and some we bibi akyerɛ sɛ nhyira ɛwɔ yɛn anim.
Absolutely.
Nhyira ɛda yɛn anim.
Mm-hmm.
Na wohwɛ ɔman no sɛdeɛ nnɛ yi si apini ɛkɔm de yɛ ɔmanfo obi esu sɛ wohwɛ ne in totality bi a mɛka no sɛ ɔman no yɛ brɛ.
No, absolutely, yeah.
2025 market crash has come to an end, and you've heard it here first. Trump tariffs have caused an uncertainty on the market. This is the right time for investors to jump in. Now, XPX, that is XMP 500, dropped 21%. NAS 100 dropped 27%. UK 100 dropped 16%. US 30, best 30 performing companies, right, in the United States dropped 20%. BTC, I predicted, is going to hit 75K. It even dropped to 74,000 and some few pennies there, right? Now, this is a time. The elites have taken profit. The market has gone down during uncertainty with Trump tariffs. This is the time that we have set into an accumulation phase. You want to invest into the forex market, the synthetic, space. You want to invest into the crypto market. You want to do forex. You want to do stocks. You don't know how to do it. Join the financial market masterclass with Trader Nixon, and I'll show you how to do it like a pro.
Guys, pay attention to details. We're all in this country. Is it just after? No, I'm not sure about that. Was it before the elections or just after the elections? Prophet Telvin Soa. I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's Prophet Telvin and Prophet Dubenjo always. So just pardon me. So Prophet Telvin Soa came and said, look, there's going to be discovery of oil. He said one for gold. I think that prophecy was fulfilled, the gold one. I don't know. I have to check again, right? If I have some time, I have to dig in again. Look, oil. Now, who is supposed to tell us that they have found oil here and oil there? It's the ministry, right? The ministry Ministry for Energy or something like that. Yeah. They came out recently, is it yesterday? Said, look, we have discovered oil at Cape 3 Point. I think it's in the western region of Ghana there, but I don't know. You guys can correct me. I've seen I can even look it up here. There's a lot of things on this mind, right? So just look it up right here. Where's the post? So Energy Ministry announces discovery of oil in commercial quantities. Commercial quantities, that means in the quantity that they can sell. In case you don't know that. In quantities that they can sell and make profit of it. It's not just consumption quantity, but what commercial quantity is a whole lot. Prophet Telvin Soa said, look, he can, even in the prophecy, I'm just trying to imitate what he said. He said, look, he can see on the sea, he can just see in his vision that there are a lot of machinery on the sea, and it's all oil. And the sad part was, I'm even giving you the sad part, was the fact that it was all white people. White people was dominating there and no black people, right? But my question on that first, before I even advance, is, look, these things has to do with skills, right? How many Ghanaians are engineers? That's what I keep saying. If you're a minister, you have occupied ministerial position. You cannot even in your geographical location where you cannot even select 10 people every year, 5 people every year. Whether you are financing it from your own pocket, have impact. Or maybe, you contact people who are indigenous people from your particular constituency, Look, we want to do this. Support people who are very wealthy in Europe that are coming from your constituency, wealthy in America, coming from your constituency. You create like a consolidated fund, right? You create like something, an organization. You push people to become engineers, to become doctors. They come back into the country and work. The same thing repeats itself. That is how come we can have that particular skilled labor. Had it not been that, if we don't do it that way, we'll always be taking Chinese. We'll always be taking this, taking that. So that particular side of the prophecy, this is the solution. That's it. God will not do anything about that. The solution is we train more guys who have the skills in engineering and all of that. I'm not saying we don't have engineers in Ghana. If you say that, that's not what I said. We have them. But How many? And how many even possess the skill to work on water and, how do they call it? Is it mining oil or drill oil or whatever? I don't know. So, the prophecy, I'll keep educating many about prophecy. A lot of people will have to unlearn some things. And I don't know, but I think God is giving me the grace to do that in my capacity, the small capacity I have. Because I feel like a lot of people don't have some education on prophecy. So they like worrying prophets. They like disturbing prophets. They will say, prophet said this, it didn't happen this way. You are crazy. You think it's easy to give prophecy? So they have discovered oil. Wherever you are, clap for Prophet Telvin Soa. He's done well. You say he's NDC prophet. NDC prophet has prophesied that oil will be discovered. Oil has been discovered. Then we like this NDC prophet, even though he is not. So oil, and even the scale in regards to the operations that he's seen in the vision. I'm just trying to recollect the information that he gave at the time. It's not even about Cape 3.0. It's going to be massive. Like, very massive. Me, I always tell my colleagues, look, I believe this particular constituency here, the Manya Krobo constituency, Yellow Krobo, but I believe it's not about agriculture in Greenland. No. I believe something very crazy. We are very closer to the Volta Lake and a lot of things can be done here. Like crazy. Ghana has not been explored yet, I'm telling you. Ghana hasn't been explored yet. A lot of things can be done here. I'm telling you for a fact, These Volta region, Greenlands, Eastern region, Greenlands, Charlie, a lot of things can be done. So, oil has been discovered and it's beautiful by the prophecy, Prophet Telviso has done pretty well. But I need to say this, look, this is not the time for mismanagement. This is not the time for, signing nonsensical contracts whereby foreigners come and take, 95% and we take only 5%. If you do that, we will not agree. So, His Excellency, the party apparatchiks that is under this post or watching this video, you tell your elites in the NDC or who are occupying position, look, we need a better contract in this. We need to have like the most benefits, right? And all of that. Where oil is being drilled, construct better roads. I mean, the people are not asking for a lot. Come on, right? Whether NPP, NDC, we are not asking for a lot. You guys should do better, in your constituency, do better. Like I said about the ministers, impact lives. Take people to school, right? Take people to school. Let them learn about engineering. Let them learn about doctor, whatever. Let them learn about something that will benefit the land. You understand me? My name is Shoda Nixon. That is what Prophet Telvin Soa. Come on, man. Clap for Prophet again. I mean, Prophet has done so. How many prophets? I mean, do you know who prophesied first about oil? Ghana discovering oil. I learned this, how do you call this man of God? He bears my name even. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, right? And that was in the 90-somethings or something like that. I heard that from one man of God, right? And oil was discovered. Mensa Otabe, the likes of Pastor Mensa Otabe and all of that, they came to pray and stuffs like that, right? Now it's Prophet Telvin Soa having to, put more fuel in that particular agenda, right? And it's beautiful. So I'm out. Make sure to subscribe, share, like this video. I'm out.